Does I sound drunk? I swear I'm not drunk. I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
Hey guys, Joe here, doing a video, and I know it's a little bit later than I said it was going to be, even though you don't realize that I said it was going to be at this time yet, because the video in which I say what time this video was going to go up is going to be after this video, not before this video that you're watching now. So technically I'm not late. So on Tuesday, I went to a couple of places and I found some stuff and told my buddy about what some of the stuff was, and he was like, ooh, you got to get that for me. So I went back and picked this stuff up on Friday, and I also got a couple of things I wasn't expecting. First thing I did was I went to a pawn shop that I go to a lot, and what they had sitting there was a complete in box white PSP Go. Now my friend is going to be traveling for work, and he doesn't want to carry a lot of discs and a lot of games, so he wants a PSP Go. Even though he's got a Vita, he wants a Go because you can homebrew on these, and you can load games onto there that you can't load onto a Vita, so that's why he wanted that. He's the guy that I took to the flea market with me that only wants to really get stuff to sell for money so he can buy digital stuff. While I was there, they were having that same sale that they've been having for a while, the buy two get one free sale. So during that sale I picked up Need for Speed Hot Pursuit limited edition. It's marked at 12, but I didn't pay 12, paid $5. The other one is this one that I'm holding up in front of you, sorry, Borderlands Game of the Year edition for $5. I bought those two, and I got this one, which is another not for resale, Burnout Paradise, for free. And of course that's because I like my not for resale stuff. I saw it sitting in the case, I was like, ooh, I don't have that game and I don't have it in not for resale form, so I went and picked it up. So yeah, this is going to my buddy. I have no intention on keeping this, so I was just doing a favor for a friend. Next I went over to my buddy's, actually no, that's not what was next. Next, I stopped at a little mom and pop shop. If you remember back in the day, I bought a bunch of Xbox games and PSP games from this guy, and he was only charging me $1, $2 a piece. All of a sudden, something crawled up his butt and made him decide to start raising his prices. So I don't buy from him much anymore, just because A, he's not finding much, and B, he's charging too much for what he does find. But for $1 each, I did get NBA Street and NFL Street. That's NFL Street. That's NBA Street. Sorry about that. But for $1 each, I didn't own them in the case. I have them loose, but I didn't own them in the case, so I figured, whatever, might as well. And I was waiting for my friend's video game store to open anyways. So, and when he did open, I picked this up too. This is Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. Again, this is not for me. This is for my friend that I got the PSP for, because he has the 1.5 HD and he wanted the 2.5. And when I told him I can get him the limited edition, which has the keychain in the box, he was like, ooh, get that for me. I'll pay you back. So those two things are going to him. And if he doesn't want them, I don't care. I got them for a good price, so I'll keep them if I need to. What I picked up for me was the Killer is Dead collector's box. Inside the box, you've got, of course, the game, which is in its own sleeve. You have the soundtrack. You've got the art book. And there is a download code in there. I'm not going to show it to you just in case the code is good. Doy. So now I have the Killer is Dead complete, as well as Rockstar Game Collection Edition 1. I have all these games separate, but I don't have them in the box like this. And for what I got it for, it was worth it, because I basically paid $1.50 per game. Can you do math? 153, 456. Yes, good deal. The other thing I got from them, I made it a big bundle deal, is because I picked up that Super Nintendo, and it turns out I didn't have any Super Nintendo games laying around anymore. So I got Clay Fighters. This is the Tournament Edition, and it's a fun game. I've played it a little bit, haven't played it in a long time, and picked it up and played it again, and my God, does the Super Nintendo have horrible graphics compared to today. Last thing I picked up, now that we're back on track, is I stopped at my buddy's pawn shop to see if he put out any more DS games. Well, he didn't. But on my way out, I said, hey man, you got anything else broken or anything like that? And he didn't, but he had a couple of systems, and one of which was a Nintendo 64 with an expansion pack and the gold controller. Just to show you, it's the same guy that sold me a Nintendo 64 with the expansion pack. So I now have two of them. For what I have into them, it was worth it because, let's face it, I'm going to sell one and keep one. This one's not quite as clean. It's got a couple of marks on the case, so I'll flip this one and sell it. However, I'm going to keep the gold controller. I'll probably bundle a gray one with it, even though technically this controller doesn't have as good a stick as the gray controller. It's still very playable. So that's about it. So you will see a vlog video in a few hours because I wanted to explain why there's two videos today. So check that out at noon. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments, leave them down below. If you'd like to sign up as a subscriber, I'd really appreciate it. If you feel like giving me a thumbs up because you like my video, I'd really appreciate it. Just kind of come back and check it out. I do as many videos as I possibly can. It gives me something to do, and idle hands, at least in my case, are the devil's workshop. I could be doing something really stupid if I wasn't doing something marginally stupid. So, till we talk again, I'll talk to you later. So, here's the deal. When I keep clapping, everybody clap your hands.